And my next question is denuclearization of North Korea and Taiwan Strait contingency issues. Everyone has seen that during Madame Pelosi's visit to Taiwan, China expressed its full, the intention to solve this problem by military forces. And also after this Chinese military operation, Chinese government even extended that military operation theater from Taiwan Strait even to near the Shandong provinces. So I think in the future, I think we have to find some way, to link the Taiwan Strait contingency and North Korean issues as well. And if we see the recent rhetoric by Kim Jong-un, against America and South Korea, and also the languages used by Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping concerning these two, the relationships, the languages they use is getting more and more, strong of a friendship, the bloodshed, the alliance, whatever. So that's why I think America should do something possible to separate this kind of strengthening the Chinese and North Korea's cooperation, because it is one of my concerns that Xi Jinping wants to use or he may want to use North Korea's nuclear issues as a kind of to realize his dream on Taiwan, while Kim Jong-un, vice versa, he wants to use America and the Chinese, the conflict to realize his dream on Korean Peninsula. So I think now it's time for America to link or relate this Taiwan and the North Korean issues. So what could be the best way how to separate, or at least to do something to prevent further strengthening of relations between China and North Korea?
There's no question that, as you suggest, regional dynamics have become much more complicated, and that has made our pursuit of complete denuclearization much more challenging. But I think we will remain committed to the goal of complete denuclearization through a viable and sustainable diplomatic path. As you know, China actually shares the goal of complete denuclearization in the peninsula. They were the chair of the six-party process, and in the six-party joint statement is perhaps the clearest commitment by the DPRK to abandon their nuclear weapons program. China is part of that, and I believe, based on my discussions with China, that while we may not agree on every aspect of the DPRK issue, that China does remain committed to pursuing the complete denuclearization of the DPRK. So we hope to be able to work with Beijing as we pursue a diplomatic path forward. But also, if the North Koreans do continue to take provocative actions in violation of UN Security Council resolutions, we should be able to work together in the UN Security Council context. We were, of course, disappointed that China and Russia vetoed the latest resolution. The vote, as you know, was 13-2. So everybody else agreed with us that North Korea must be held accountable, except for China and Russia, which is another example of the complicated dynamics they're working with. But it's also in Beijing's interest that North Koreans refrain from provocation, stop destabilizing the region, and that they work with the international community and us to pursue complete denuclearization.